Shemai GTA fans! Today I won the Los Santos Tuners prize ride, the Anis Remus, and I hope you've won it too. But in answer to your question, I think you should try and win it by winning those 3 races. But I'm going to take you through the customization options, which is a bulk of this video, and then I'm going to take it to a few races and the test track. And that's quite a minor kind of section, but it is major with the analysis of how it drives. So the first thing with these customizations is that I'm going to go and put the engine specific ones to max those out so it's ideal racing material. Also put the bulletproof tires on, because if you use this for the auto shop missions, you are going to need them for sure. Okay, this is an interesting car. In my analysis of it, it's got positives and negatives about it. But if you're going to purchase a car today, then just get the Calico GTF. That's an answer to your question there. So do like and subscribe for that. So what have we got? We've got some bumpers, front bumpers. There are a few options for these, and we're going to go through each one here and see what it looks like. To me, I don't think the bumpers are the best options on this car, but nevertheless, a tuner bumper I think is probably the best one there. And it's quite an old classic car, isn't it? 1980s. What's that? A Honda P, begins with a P, I don't remember. Here's a rear bumper, it's got a splitter. I mean, those are a bit ridiculous, to be quite honest. And because I'm going to go with these options without the black trim, I'm going to have to remove that black trim as well. That splitter is just confusing me. I just don't like. It just looks wrong. It looks like a home improvement project that's gone wrong. But one of these, that will do. Come on, select, yes. So that is nice. Now we need to get rid of this trim in the middle because that doesn't match the rest of the car. So remove trim, 10 grand. Very nice. We like that. Nice looking car though. I like it. I'm not sure about the colours. So these are the air filters. There's like the pipe options, or there's these mesh and foam filters, which look a bit more chubby. I like the black one, but I think I'm going to go for the mesh one in the end. Bear in mind you're going to be using this and showing it to people at Los Santos Tuners, so that's why I'm spending this quite ridiculous amount of money on something that really doesn't matter a huge lot. It's not like it's my personal vehicle, as in a real vehicle in real life, so it's a bit weird that it's a computer game vehicle. But yeah, it is what it is. Now these camo valve covers are quite interesting. These are skulls here. So they also got the camo option, but the skulls I think look best. Dr. Death, we like that. Right, now I've revealed myself to not be much of an engine tuner, you're going to unsubscribe, but the exposed camshafts, is that? Yeah, not camshaft. Was that a vernier pulley? It's not a camshaft, I don't know anything about cars. Strut braces. I assume this is to hold it together after I've smashed it to smithereens. I like the ones with the holes in it. That's going to save weight. Doesn't make a difference, obviously, it's a computer. But the coloured kind of sticker bomb effect looks nice. A nice contrast to the skulls, the black and white skulls. These are the intercoolers down below. I like these fans, but they never actually run when you put them on. Not brilliant options, I've got to say, but I'm going to go with the twin fans. Come on, select it. Very nice. And exhaust. This is where we've got some really interesting selections, opportunities. I'm going to go with a double exhaust, I think. I think that's what I'm going to go with, because look at this. You've got this, I don't even know what these are about. That's a Pikachu tail, isn't it? It's a Pikachu exhaust. It just needs to be yellow. And those stars and an apple. And no, a love heart and another star. A love heart, double stars. I mean, that's got to be it for the win, the double stars. Imagine rocking up to a race with those on. I'm going to do it one day. I'm going to change them over. but I'm going to go for one of the cheapest options. 3 grand, big bore exhaust. Good enough for government work. Smash it out. Fenders. Yeah, I don't really see the point in these, to be quite honest. TBH. You've got some slight different coloured ones, but I like that. Not so, what's the point of having this livery ever then colour it in, as if it's a scrap heap challenge? So there's some double vents there, so I'm gonna go with that. I think 1.5 grand for some matey cracking a hole in your fender. Nice. Grills, yeah. Again, there's this anise one you start off with. I quite like the black one, but then there's another anise one for 3.5, and it's just exactly the same. It's just a little bit whiter, and it's got a line on it. Guess what? Guess what I'm going to do, everyone? Stop grill. Light colours, these are interesting. Choose your colour. Just bear in mind, they don't change the colour of the light coming out of your light bulbs, unfortunately. But we like the red. I'm going to go with keep it for the red theme. So I've got some red in there, yeah. These are the bonnets. I, I, I like these ones because you got some nice vents. That's a nice one. I was tempted by them. This one looks nice. It's like a poo scoop, isn't it? For a sample. A spade. It looks like a spade, but with like fish gills on it. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the spade with fish gills on. That's the best one, isn't it? Looks like a shark. Interior. I never changed the interior. This has got to be the first time I've changed the interior. I don't care. I don't look at it. But I'm going to do it just for you. I'm going to show you the options. I'm even going to purchase some. I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and I am going to purchase some interiors just for you guys. Just for my followers. I assume some of you guys who've subscribed are into cars, because that's what the update's all about. Tachyometry. Yeah, we'll have some of them. Digital display, tachyometers. Yeah, just get the most expensive one basically. I think that seems to be the way of it at the moment. What's the point of thinking when you can have a load of dials? What are these little tubes coming out of my vents? Funny, aren't they? I quite like these actually, to change it to a more race look. We've not got a roll bar, weirdly enough. I'm going to put that in a bit. I like a lot of these options, to be quite honest. I could have gone a lot cheaper, but I want the red colour, so I want the red seat belts. That's got to be done. We're not going green, we're going red. Team Red, Pokemon Go. Yeah, look at that. It's horrible, uncomfortable carbon seat. Imagine sitting on a piece of carbon. That's going to hurt your bum, isn't it? Steering wheels. There are quite a lot of options here. I quite like these go-kart type options, the most Spartan ones. I'm certainly going to change the steering wheel, but I'm never going to look at it. I'm never going to see it. Nobody cares. Those flappy paddles on the side, they're nice. But let's have a look. I want to get one that's like this, yeah. Or maybe that. No, I like the dark look. Okay. It's confusing. There's a lot of options for steering wheels. That's nice. I like that. But that's more like a Mustang, isn't it? This is a Japanese car, so is it Honda Prelude? That's the word I was looking for. Probably isn't. I don't know. Looks a bit like a Honda Prelude. Okay, something like that. That's the one. That one. Formula Basic. I mean, I want to go Clubman because I don't want to be basic, but the Clubman has these funny red dots on it. I'm going to go Basic because I am basic. Alright, roll cages. We want some padding in there. We don't want Matey to bump his head. You know, have a bit of a hemorrhage. That's not going to be good. Those look nice from the back as well, actually. In the yellow. Xenons. I mean, I used to not put xenon lights in because I don't see the point. People can see you've got xenon lights from a distance to see that you're worth bombing, can't they? You know, it marks you out as a target to people if you're in hidden mode. I like the liveries. I like the liveries. I've just stuck with the one I got, but that one, I think it's Princess Bubblegum. That's got to be the way. The nudie robot lady. That's what I really want to put on, but I'm going to keep it as I got it, because I want everyone to know, at least for now, that I won this car, that it was free. It clearly wasn't free. Look at the cost of all this. Clearly was not free. Right, we've got roof accessories. Some noddery bits to put on. I like these. These are very 80s. You know, I remember having those in the 80s. Suits the style of the car. What the hell? Put some luggage on. What's those? Top hat boxes? I don't have a top hat. I'm going to put the scoop on, even though it's not really in keeping with the 80s, I don't think. Or 90s. Was it 90s? That might be in... Those decades are all the same, aren't they? Tuner skirts. Yeah, it's got to be done. Sun strips. Definitely. For the age of the car, it's got to have a sun strip. I like the Premier secondary colour. Very nice. Spoiler. We need a change of that spoiler. That just looks... It looks like the one you would buy with the car. What is that? We don't want anything too modern though. So I quite like the ducktail. Those are too modern. That's too modern. I mean, actually, the modern ones look quite nice, though, don't they? Maybe we should go with that. No, let's go with the ducktail. It's got the yellow. I suppose that's a modern one as well, but it looks older. Suspension. How far do you think we're going to lower it? Well, to the ground. That's not really ground, is it? It could go further than that. Come on, Rockstar. Get with the program. I don't know why you'd need to change the colour of the trunk. Make it carbon colour. Yeah, why not? Yeah. No, I don't think so. Wheels. Now this is the bit worth watching. Yes, it's all worth watching. Bulletproof tyres, you need to get those. You can take them off as well for 200 quid. Why would you do that? Custom tyres, there's no reason for that, but I'm going to do it anyway. It looks nice. £5 to make it look pretty. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Street races, street tyres. Poverty spec steely. Good name, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I kind of like that one. It looks alright. Yeah. Problem is, I know a lot of these wheels are not unlocked yet. Not in this section, the track section. So those are... They're in keeping with the age, those ones with the big discs, but no. 5 stars, yeah. Nice. 6 stars, even better. I like these ones with a disc, hidden 6, yeah. And that one's quite a nice one. It's level 22. I'm not far off level 22. I could get that. Reputation level 22. We're going to stick with what we've got though. We're just going to change the colour of the wheel because I think that is a good wheel anyway. It's not because I don't want to pay a load of money. And in fairness, I don't think this will be my main race car in the Los Santos Tuners races anyway. Once I get the Porsche. Once that comes out, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm going to put all the Benjamins towards. I'm not spending it on a Celica yet. Although a Celica is a good car. The Calico doesn't sound anything like Celica, does it? Tyre smoke. Oh, I've never had tyre smoke on my car. I've always been too tight-fisted. Red for 19 grand. Oh, but it'll look good, won't it? Not even going to bother with the windows. That's it, complete. My work here is complete. I should have gone for Princess Bubblegum. So here I am in a race. It's going alright, isn't it? There is... I did struggle in my first 2 races, to be quite honest. You see? Look at that, I'm wedged between a bin and a tree there. And people were knocking me around and knocking me off position, spinning me out. It seemed a lot easier than when I was driving the Calico, to be quite honest. So... and that's the stock Calico as well. That's not even an updated one. It's not even a tuned one. So I suppose my main concern is it as good as a stock Calico? And the answer while I was doing these races is a no. I wasn't performing anywhere nearly as good. Because I was just struggling like hell at the back every time. Look at that, 7 of 7. Even worse than that, for the first time, did not finish. That is terrible, isn't it? Let's hope that's the first time that that happens. Well, it isn't, because here again, did not finish. Never happened before. So let's put it on the test track. Now, coming into this first corner, you'll see it's taking it quite wide, so we have a significant understeer problem with this car, much more understeer than even the Calico GTF, which also understeers a fair bit. So we're racing against my personal best, 1 minute and 005 there at the bottom, which is an ETR1, so it does not have any steering problems whatsoever. It steers nicely, and it also drifts a little bit better as well. So also it's a faster car, isn't it? Obviously, so it's almost cheating to compare it to that. But I've done quite a few laps, and the more I'm driving this car, the better I am getting. So if you win this car and you give it a little bit of patience and think of it as a challenge, then you will get better too, and you will start winning races. But I can't say you're going to win races against people with cars which do outclass it though. So yeah, that is my kind of analysis of the car. It's definitely worth winning for free. It's worth making the effort to try and win it for free. I would do if I was you. But it's not worth paying money for. I would buy another car. I'd get the Porsche that's coming out, or I'd get the Calico GTF, maybe the Jester RR if you fancy that one instead. Look, this car has a bit of green tint in it as well. I never saw that before. Anyway, yeah. If you found this video useful, do like and subscribe. Drop me a comment on your thoughts on this car, which I hope you have all won by now, because I've been egging you on to win it all week, and I'm hoping that you're all victorious and we can all race these cars. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.